Welcome to the channel. Today I'm gonna elevate a very simple dish to make it better, so come along! Hi, today I'm going to do a pork chop, and a pork chop is normally a very simple dish, but I'm going to do it my way. So it actually will elevate the flavors a little bit to get it a little bit more sophisticated. And the first thing I have down here is a pork chop. It's a normal pork chop with the bone on. The first thing I will do, I will cut slices here. And why I do that is because otherwise it could be like a boat. It can like turn up like that. So I will cut slices here in the different sides so you not will do that. So then I will take a little bit of salt on every side. Add a little bit of black pepper. And pat it into the meat. There we are. Then I here have the pan, so I move the pork chop over there, put that in the pan, put some on some heat on it, put that up pretty high, take butter, normal butter, rapeseed oil, and when it got up to good temperature, I take the pork chop and put it in pan. Let it fry a little bit. This pork chop is with a bone, but you can also do it without the bone. I like to keep the bone on the chops because they flavorize a little bit the butter and the oil they have in it. So then I take some thyme, some normal regular thyme, put that in the pan. Take one garlic clove, so I mash a little bit. And also put in the pan. You should not try to turn it too much, so let it rest here for approximately 2-3 minutes. Always when you're doing pork, try to get it cooked through. It's not like when you're doing beef that you can have it medium rare or rare, but on the other hand, you should not cook it until it gets completely dry, because then it's very chewy and it's not so tasteful. So I normally try to keep it around 65-70, something there. So let's turn the chop here. So now we see got some good color on it. The thing with the garlic and the thyme, they have flavorized the butter now. So I will actually baste it. Baste it with the oil, the butter that caramelized, and also got flavor from the garlic and the thyme. You should try to keep a pretty good heat on it, not too much. Here is a 10 grade scale and I'm using 8 for the moment. So try to keep a good heat on it, but not that it burns too much. Like I told before, when you add a little bit of oil into the butter, it's actually baked that it's harder for the butter to burn. But it of course can burn if it gets too hot. Just keep on basting here. So the flavors of the garlic and the thyme get into the meat, and also it moisturizes it a bit. You can feel on it, so see if it's ready, but as always you can take your good from the thermometer and take it out and see what temperature it have inside. This here is inside temperature around 65, so it's almost done. Just give it a couple of minutes more. I do is switch it around and baste a little bit on the other side as well. when you have bone on the meat, you should always take your temperature close to the bone. And actually here temperature differs about 10 degrees between center and into the bone, so need a little bit more. Just keep on basting to get the flavors in the meat. So, checking time again. So, now it's up to temperature. We can shut off the stove here. So, move the stove to the side here. Take out the meat part, and we can take off a little bit of burnt thyme that's on it, with the garlic clove here, like here. So here we have a nice fried pork chop. Doing it my way, you use the flavor from the thyme and the garlic and the butter, and you baste it in during the cooking process, and you will get a much more tender, juicier, you will get a more tastier pork chop. And like always, if you like the channel, please give me a thumb up. Press the subscribe button. You will support me and the channel to be able to do more content. And if you have any comments or what you want me to do, don't be afraid to write down. So until next time, take care and be safe.